What's up everyone, it's Jan Wars, new video, and now I'm going to react on Teya Dora, who won with her song Ramonda pesmu za Eurovision 2024 national selections of Serbia, so she will represent her country at Eurovision at Malmö 2024 on stage, which already, from what I've already seen and reacted on, looked basically ready. There are some little tips and tweaks which I will probably tell after I will watch the final performance, maybe also that improved. And also, you know from our previous reactions that I liked it, but something I was missing. And also I will connect this to a little bit more context, because now when we know that Serbia is represented by Teya Dora, we already know the competition for the song, for this ballad. And it won't be really easy for Serbia. And let me tell you why. First of all, they were drawn to first semi-final, which is not very perfect spot for ballad. And in first semi-final, there is no other ballad in there. So this is another plus, but also a little bit minus, because it will be overcome by big pop, dancey, more exposed songs. But maybe also this can be an advantage, because it will, or it should, a little bit pop out. And that's another advantage, that Teya really can sing perfectly. Like, she's vocally, how to say, upper standard. Like, she's perfect, she's brilliant. So this is not a thing which maybe we doesn't need, or we cannot, maybe we couldn't tell about some of the other songs, other artists. Like, we know that Ukraine, there is no problem, they're going through for sure. But the rest, that can be very interesting, because in this lineup actually Teya Dora will look normal, like this elegant, nice, maybe a little bit old school, but it's not really old school, but in the way of like how Eurovision is perceived, a ballad, something nostalgic. Issue a little bit comes with the second half, where is Slovenia, which is another ballad, even completely different. Then we have Portugal. We still don't know who's gonna represent, but probably it will be Yolanda with Grito, which is extremely strong ballad. Like this is really like something very, very strong. Maybe we can expect something also from Azerbaijan, but let's see. And if we like put our eyes like this, maybe also Moldova can be considered a little bit as ballad, and also their artist Natalia Barbu can really sing perfectly. That also counts for Slovenia. So the competition is there in this rank, and also some of those songs will stand out. The question is, who will voters vote for? Because I think there is one disadvantage for Serbia or any other ballad in general in here, that there are no juries, because ballads are mostly sung by people who really can sing and also perform and bring the emotion out. But if it's too much, you must choose, and I'm not sure if public can do such a resolute decision. In my opinion, it will be hard, at least for one of those countries, or maybe more than just one. Even though what comes good for Serbia, that it has also Croatia in here, it has also Slovenia in here, it has also Moldova in here. That are the countries who I think will automatically vote for themselves at some point, because first of all those songs they have, and especially I would say Serbian one, it's a very, very ethnically familiar. Even I don't like to play this card, but it is something what talks through nations. I was living in Romania, I'm still going there a lot, and you know, it's very similar to Moldova at some point culturally, and the music what they are listening also is Serbian, so this will be very, very familiar market for those. For the rest, I'm very, very curious. It feels like the public demand is a little bit different. On the other hand, Teya Dora won jury vote in Serbia, but was second also with public vote, which also says something, because if I say the competition was Breskvica, extremely popular, it's a very amazing score. Basically, she won by landslide, you know, everybody wanted Teya Dora to win. And I think also it's another proof of her quality, and we can just see it, you know, but another proof of the quality is that she won in such a very tough competitions, because there were another very good songs who could win. So this makes a respectful artist to stand out. There is something special, maybe something what I didn't decipher yet, but also you know me that I'm focusing a lot on stagings, I focus a lot on details, how the music is translated to the viewer, and I was missing something, and maybe when I will be watching it right now, I will change my mind, or at least I will pinpoint some little detail which, if they are tweaked, can make this whole thing better. So let's do this. Before I'm going to start watching it and commenting it, of course I'll ask you for subscriptions, like the videos, buy me a coffee, share the video, tell me everything what you want in the comments below. I'm very open to this. Of course, I understand that you're reacting very sensitive when I don't like something, but I'm not here for pleasing you. I'm here for telling you my opinion, basically. And you don't need to agree with it, that's absolutely fine. But I like to have this kind of feedback. So that was on the chances. I, of course, would like to say Serbia, it's clear qualifier, but it's such hard to tell. It's such hard to tell because if there are juries, I would say like 100%, but they are not in there. So this is a tough thing. Anyway, let's watch the performance. It's the final performance. I don't expect that something will dramatically change, right? But what? Who knows? And of course, not all of you saw what I already did before. I like this intro. They should add a little bit of sound of the sea. This. In here, because I will be doing this in this, in here you can see that the light on her face, it's very clear. I think if they put a little bit of mist, they don't put it that sharp, it would make her stand out a little bit more. And also I would recommend that they would use those ND filters and so on to soften the whole performance, to make it a little bit more filmic, which I think will be very possible in Sweden. That would make it really outstanding, more like a movie storytelling. I like how it's backlit, that's what I would keep. This beginning, it's very hard to keep mind on you, so it very depends where in the first semi-final she will perform, because the song starts from here. This man, she's one of the least artists where the wide angles are good, and this is perfect. The refrain is very nice. It's very memorable, you know. Ramonda, nena, Ramonda. And then the song starts to be more dramatical, but it's very soft, very gentle. It's touchy at some point. I wouldn't use the pink color, even I think this is a reminiscence to the flower. I think they would need to use a little bit of pyro to at this point, when she's going very high, all music overcomes her. She should be listened more because she has an amazing voice. And here, and I know what I was missing last time, and I like it. I must say I like it. Of course, you expect I will be doing like yuhu, but I saw it many times already. And what I want to say now is when we go to the detail, when the flower is rising, this looks amazing, that it's fascinating at some point. But in many times during the performance, she is lost. She's like a very little person. Maybe that comes with the context, but trust me that you know the context because it's from your country. It's familiar to the stories. It's such insight. But for anybody who's not familiar with this, they won't learn it. They are not like Eurovision fans who are writing and searching and reading everything about any context and lyrics and so on. Most of the people will not do this. So this is a big precautious. I would really recommend to make it a little bit more intimate, and because the song has two parts. One, it's very, very calm, almost no rhythms, no music. It's very like only her singing, her vocal, her voice, how she lives the song is strong, and then it's big, and then where the all song completely overtaken of her, and she's that small, and I think it should be more looked on her with more filmic approach, a little bit more detail to transfer the emotion, because the music visually won't do it itself without the artist. Or the other approach is like the Swedish approach, that you will just create just a staging and there doesn't matter where the artist is, but it's not good for such a very sensitive, lovable song. Then it won't stand out, in my opinion. It will blend in all the craziness which will be surrounding it, because again, let's talk about what's around. It's Ukraine, which is just really, really powerful. Cyprus, which is dancing. Poland, which is dancing. Lithuania, which is dancing. Croatia, which is crazy explosions, everything crazy, big attention, that attention which they already sold, this story they pushed into the people and everybody will be talking about it. And Ireland, which is weird, but it will pop out at some point somehow also. So it will be very hard for the ballad with this calm approach to really, you won't remember, because there will be pyro effects all over around. So make it even more close-up, intimate, to really make it absolutely different than the rest. Instead of being huge, being closed down, like they're doing this Steadicam spiral around her. That, I think, is the key to victory, because this is the song where you can really focus on the artist. So let's make public focus on the artist. Let's make public focus on the emotion and sell them the emotion. This is, I think, the sales point of this song. And the other thing is, I think, call all your friends, Serbians around Europe, to also vote for it, because this is only public voting. Like, as I tell you, if there are juries, I wouldn't be afraid. But in this case, I am very, very afraid of Serbian qualification, and not because the song is not good. It's just because what rules are applied and where it is in the running order, even if we don't know if it's going to start or ending, but probably it will be somewhere in the middle. Like, if the producers would like this song to stand out a little bit, they would put it last in to be close up of the first semifinal. But more likely they won't do it, because they won't like to make expectations. Everybody will be waiting for Croatia, so Croatia will be probably last. And also this is the only song when they can break up the tempo a little bit. So not an easy play for Serbia, but no songs from Serbia would have it easy anyway. But let's wish Teya Dora will make it, because I think if she's going to make it to the finals, she will do a very good score over there. But firstly, she needs to go there. That's the hardest task of Eurovision nowadays, to overcome this absolutely crazy rule. And then, if you're an artist, you might be sure that you will be backed by juries. But I'm repeating myself anyway. Write me what you think, if you voted for Teya Dora, if you're happy that she represents you, if you have some other comments which would help her to stand out, something what maybe I missed right now in this crazy reaction. And also, what do you think about the chances of Serbia? But at least try to be realistic. I understand that you want her to win, that you want her to qualify, and you see it like a 100% thing. But if you calm down a little bit from this, we say if you jumped from that tree, you maybe tell me a realistic thoughts. And also tell me something what you think about this non-jury semifinal rule. I'm very curious. And that's it. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, discuss in the comments below. Buy me a coffee, support this channel to grow. Also, you can do it any other way. And that's it. Thank you for watching and hopefully see you next time. Bye. Na, 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 na.